There you go, hun.
140, 160, 170.
Nan and Gerald thought the room was worth $19 less than the asking price and paid 90% of their room rate.
For me, about 80% of the price that you deserve is primarily location. Other than that, though, I just felt like you were kind of average. The biggest problem I had was the size of that bathroom. There's not much countertop space.
Thank you.
Great. Appreciate the feedback.
Thank you.
And Stacy and Kurt, your price of your room was $275. How much do you think the room is worth? Here you go. Thank you.
Thank you. 40, 60, 70, 175.
Kurt and Stacy took $100 off and gave Roland and Heather 64% of what the room costs.
And why do you think it was worth 175?
Where I had a little bit of a challenge was with cleanliness. There was a lot of dust in the room.
Stacy and Kurt, we kind of got a feel from the beginning that there was going to be some
little tension.
You know, the floor in itself was just really dirty. That's definitely an important thing.
Thank you for the feedback.
Yeah, and I didn't like that for breakfast. You know, I wish it was a little more hearty. If you're gonna cook, you know, not everyone, you know, has a taste for fruit bread. Yeah, but you know, I want to help you and I want to be honest with you, and hopefully you'll do the same with me. You know.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, seriously. I felt bad for Heather. I think she was disappointed. I feel like she doesn't like me at all.
With their tour as host finished, Roland and Heather have set the mark by earning 74% of their total asking price.
I think being first, you have really the majority of the control over the whole game, so.
We're ready for the
We're ready.
challenge.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Adios.
Next, the group heads to Nan and Gerald's place,
It's like Grandma's house.
while Stacy and Heather work out some of their differences.
You shouldn't give advice on something you're not really certain of.
They think because you're pretty that you don't deserve anything.
The next B&B under inspection is Nan and Gerald's Alling House in Orange City, a small town in the heart of Central Florida. Built in 1908, this folk Victorian-style home is the very essence of old Florida. For between $105 and $125, guests can explore the antiques and personal knickknacks in every nook and cranny.
Our guests, they just feel so comfortable immediately.
They walk in the door and they say, "Mom, I'm home."
And here's another spot. We've got to be ready.
While Gerald and Nan work on their finishing touches, their B&B rivals head to the inn.
Take a peek at the goldfish in our pond, read from the library books, and play cards. Sound like fun?
Yes. Okay, Grandma, we're cleaning up. Hi, guys.
Hi,
Come on in.
Hi, guys.
Welcome to our place. Can we show you around a little bit?
Sure.
I think Stacy and Kurt present themselves as maybe being a bit of party animals, and I'm not sure if we'll appeal to them or not.
Wow, this is beautiful.
Thank you.
There's somebody here I wanted to introduce them to. Our kitty.
Aw, she's beautiful.
Thank you.
Stacy and Kurt are set up in the Gold Room, which rents for $105 a night.
Ooh, this is beautiful and quaint. I love antiques.
Very
Thank you
good.
very
All right,
much.
we'll talk to you a little bit later, okay?
All right, great. This is beautiful.
Oh, this is gonna be nice.
This
The
is
colors are
sweet.
so soothing.
Both Kurt and Stacy made some good comments to us. It led us to believe that we've made a very favorable impression on them.
Hope so.
The Alling House Bed and Breakfast. It does have that Victorian feel. The rates are $105 to $125, which that's probably what I would expected. We're kind of out in the boonies. What do you think about Kurt and Stacy?
Let's see how direct they are with Gerald and Nan. I
as
want to see
direct?
how they play the game.
Well, hello and welcome to the Alling House.
Hi there.
Hi.
Come on in. It's good to see you.
Good to see you. Welcome. I call this the library. You see Gerald's collections of Reader's Digest.
My goal is to read every Reader's Digest condensed book.
Well, good luck.
Roland and Heather are shown to the Rose Room. A night here will be $125.
Okay, wonderful.
Okay.
Thank you.
Enjoy your stay. Close door, babe. Well, Chicken and Roland and Heather, it was hard for me to read what they thought.
This is what B&Bs are perceived to be.
Exactly.
Like wallpaper, kind of dated, and
It's like Grandma's house.
I mean, even my grandmother doesn't have wallpaper anymore.
Every little place you go, there's a little something to look at.
A lot of stuff. I feel a little bit overwhelmed.
Spotless. Clean. Super clean.
What is this?
I don't know.
Just to get kinky?
Wow.
I already feel relaxed.
And they make you feel so at home.
Because I keep on itching. Look at my leg.
Yeah, they've got
they mention
the one
that?
cat.
The cat thing might be an issue.
Hi, Stacy, Kurt. Come on down. How was your room?
Great.
How was your guys' room?
Hi, the room is
Hi.
fine. Roland mentioned that you have a cat.
Yes.
Yes,
Is
we
that
do.
true? Do you it doesn't go in the room, though,
We
right?
keep the doors closed to keep
Okay.
her from doing that because we know some people are allergic.
I don't care how Heather treats me because I can handle it, but I think that she's been disrespectful towards Nan. It just blew me away when the first thing came out of her mouth was an insult about the cat.
Well, right now we want to take you on an excursion.
Wonderful.
And now it's time for everyone to hit the road for their big Orange City outing.
You excited?
Yes.
Me too.
The Alling House is located in rural Central Florida. It's close to the Blue Springs State Park, where travelers can enjoy the plush Florida wildlife and take part in some manatee spotting during the winter and spring months. Today, the guests are on their way to another piece of Florida history, the Stetson Mansion.
Welcome to the Stetson Mansion.
Built in 1886 by cowboy hat maker John B. Stetson, this grand home was among the first in the nation to be wired for electricity.
The star of the mansion are the floors and the windows. Every single room has a completely different pattern.
This would be a beautiful B&B. I think Nan and Gerald are doing very well. I think they're a little nervous, too.
So this is the Stetson dining room.
We haven't done much interaction with Stacy and Kurt. We're not sure what's really going on with them.
I know that you were bored again, Stace.
I know. Is this like the most exciting thing there is to do?
Let's just take a moment to enjoy the sun, okay?
All right. I need my Stetson hat.
Nan and Gerald continue showing off their slice of old Florida with dinner at the cozy Old House Cafe.
I think that you all work beautifully as a team. It's really my first experience, really experiencing a bed and breakfast. I look up to you guys.
So you never been to a bed and breakfast before until, really?
This is a great opportunity for you to see different perspectives.
With tensions rising, Stacy takes an opportunity to clear the air.
I just feel like Heather, when you first got to Nan in Gerald's place, as soon as you walked down the stairs after we were welcome into their house, you came down with something critical.
No, I didn't. Such as what?
You said to Nan about the cat, there was a problem with the cat. I think it would have been more appropriate to compliment them first on their place.
I already
And
did
then-
compliment on their place. You shouldn't give advice on something you're not really certain of.
Okay. Sorry about that, all right? I was trying to clear the air with Heather tonight, and it didn't go well at all.
So you manage the B&B?
With Kurt, yeah.
With Kurt, what do you do there?
I do the financial end of it.
What'd you do before that?
When he sat back in his chair and said to me, "So what did you do to finance your place?" I know what people are getting at when they say things like that to me, and it's been that way my whole life.
I don't know.
I
We
don't
may
think
not
this
be
is
able
that
to talk. It's not about them.
Okay, just wondering.
I think he was trying to say, what do you do? Because I'm pretty?
That's another conversation.
They prejudge you, and they think because you're pretty that you don't deserve anything else.
No hard feelings. Okay. Move on.
I guess I just have to show them wrong when they come to see my place.
Would you like to see the dessert menu?
After a less than comfortable dinner, the group heads back to the cozy home and hearth of Nan and Gerald's for some much-needed R&R.
It was a rough day.
Yes and no. It was a little hard with the ladies. I didn't know what to do or how to help them. with a little bit of conflict there.
I feel a lot better now. Just felt good to get it off my chest. You know, just how I've been feeling the whole trip with Heather.
Oh yeah, I thought that was kind of disrespectful to bring that up to the dinner table.
I think that things are going to be fine from this point on. I'm excited to see how the day goes.
It's not about her, it's not about me, it's about us enjoying this B&B.
Okay, breakfast tomorrow. Would you like to sit across from her or next to
Sure.
her?
Put me on her lap.
Okay.
So we'll sleep on it.
Coming up, how will the group handle the tensions? And later, Gerald takes his business to heart.
It takes commitment to really be a bed and breakfast. That's my opinion.
It's morning in America, and at the Alling House, Gerald and Nan are putting on their greatest show with a good old-fashioned country breakfast.
You know, I'm not really a chef, but I do like cooking, and I think breakfast is one of the most fun meals to make.
Are you excited for breakfast?
Yeah, because it smells good. That's what got me up.
So how are you looking forward to seeing everybody downstairs?
That should be enjoyable, I should.
How are you?
Good morning.
Good to see you.
Good to see you guys.
This looks beautiful.
Thank you. Well, I'm going to sit you over here, if that's okay.
Good morning, guys. Hey there.
Good morning.
Who wants coffee?
I would love a cup of coffee.
This is a little bit of everything here.
The guests are about to be treated to some home cooking with fried eggs, hash browns, and all the fixins.
Hey, wait, don't take it yet.
You guys ready for your hash brown bake?
This looks really good. She did it just how I like it.
Here's some meat.
So much spread out.
You feel like a king. You know, a little bit of everything.
It's what we expected. We expected a country breakfast. The presentation was very nice.
So, Nan, where did you learn how to cook?
My mom's a great cook.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. She actually cooked for the school system.
Oh, Roland and Heather seem to have lightened up today. Definitely.
I got a real good feel about it. So, they had a sense of humor, great eye contact.
There you go.
Thank you, Stacy.
You're welcome.
I'm treating it just like if they're any other guest, so this is something I do all the time. I'm a little nervous about the envelopes coming.
With their bellies full, the innkeepers head up to deliberate what their final payments will be.
That was a hard one, you know, because they're such good people, you know what I'm saying?
I like the feel of the place.
Right. Nan and Gerald are really warm, country. They're not snobby.
If I had a choice to stay in the area, I would come back here again.
Yeah, it's 105.
I think this is fair.
Absolutely.
Yep, I really do.
It's what I expected from them. The bathroom was
Very spacious.
very spacious. I would have liked to have seen a telephone or intercom system.
I know I would have liked to seen possibly a larger TV.
A lot of it does have to do with location.
So we agreed on the price?
Yep, we've agreed.
Okay,
Good.
wonderful.
The Alling House is a homey oasis in the heart of the Central Florida countryside and is a perfect place for guests to tuck in and enjoy the warm hospitality of its proprietors. This experience costs between $105 and $125. And now it's time for the moment of truth. The mark to beat is 74%.
Well, hey guys, we're so honored to have you and thankful that you chose to come to the Alling House Bed and Breakfast. Roland and Heather, we'll start with you guys. Y'all were in the Rose Room. The Rose Room is $125 a night. What did you decide your room was worth?
Here's our envelope.
Thank you. Hey, let's see. $110.
Roland and Heather deducted $15 and paid 88% of the rate.
Our room was very nice and spacious. Loved the bathroom.
As far as the cons, we thought the TV was just too small, especially from where we're set back.
The wallpaper was a little bit overwhelming. Maybe just keep the wallpaper in the bathroom or maybe reversing it.
So adjusting it's maybe a little busy.
Yes.
A little busy, yeah.
I mean, it is a little bit busy.
Appreciate the input, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Stacy and Kurt, your room was $105. You guys were in the gold room.
There you go.
Okay, thank you. 110, 115.
Stacy and Kurt added $10 and gave their host 110%.
I don't really have anything negative. You know what I mean? I would have liked a little more closet space, but no big deal. And I think you're underpriced. I really do. Your personalities and your warmness, you can't put a price tag on that.